What is going on, you guys? I wanted to talk about something that I've seen a couple videos on here lately, and I've talked to a couple of my buddies about lately as well. And I guess what kind of brought it up was the Baseball Hall of Fame. It seems like this topic comes up every year, and that's steroids. So, first, I kind of want to give you, I guess, my personal opinion on steroids in baseball, and then kind of talk about the hypocrisy of a lot of it, which I think is insane. We'll get into that here in a minute. So, steroids in baseball, steroids in sports. What are sports? Like, what is the big 10,000 feet view point of sports? It's entertainment, right? I mean, that's the whole point of it, is to entertain us fans. So if the point is entertainment and someone wants to take steroids, sure, go take steroids. I don't care. It's not my life as a fan. It's not me, that's going to be hurt, damaged, take years off their life, maybe decades off their life. Like, I just don't get it. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's right or wrong or indifferent. This is just my opinion. I don't get it. So what was it? In 1991, Faye Vincent came out and put steroids on the banned substance list. But then they didn't start testing for it till 2003. So all that time, it was illegal, but there was no way to test for it. So now you're, once again, my opinion, I know this is like a hot topic. In my opinion, you're blackballing a bunch of dudes that have never admitted to it at all. But they're saying this guy's seen it, and this guy's on record for saying he's seen it, and he's seen it, and he's seen it. So all these people are saying these people used it. They're saying I didn't. But in baseball's eyes, you're guilty. I don't get it. You know what I mean? Other things that have been taken through the years are amphetamines. Do some research on what amphetamine usage does to you while playing sports. Mike Schmidt's on record saying he used it, quote, a couple of times, and it was more rampant than steroids. No one says anything about that competitive edge. Willie Stargell, it's been proven that he took amphetamines, and not only did he take them, but Pops gave them out to his teammates, like Dave Parker. No one's saying anything about Pops and his competitive advantage he had. Or what about y'all's beloved Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, Mickey Mantle? Throw them out of the hall. Do research, man. They took amphetamines as well. That's a competitive advantage. What, because you're in the Hall of Fame and then stuff comes out, then it's okay. It's okay then. Or is it okay because that is what the foundation of that sport has been laid on, is dudes on the backs of dudes like Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle, Hank Aaron. I don't understand it. I don't understand where we as a society or them as baseball writers, where they draw the line in the sand. Preacher Rowe was on record for saying that the spitball was his money pitch. That was his go-to pitch. Competitive advantage. George Brett, what about his cork bat? Competitive advantage. I just don't get it, man. I don't understand it. I try to compare it to other things, which it's kind of tough. I made this comparison to Canadian cards, and he said it's not exactly apples to apples. Is like in Hollywood, your actresses and actors and all this. They go get so much plastic surgery and lift this and cut that and so on and so forth, so they can still make movies and win Oscars and still get fat paychecks. I mean, hell, that's a competitive advantage. Like, I, as freaking Johnny sitting in the seats and watching their movie, I don't give a shit if you've had surgery to look better. Like, that's on you. If you want your acting your acting career to go longer so you still look beautiful or handsome, I mean, to me, that's a competitive advantage in that field. That's different. Now my son's alarm's going off. So I just don't understand, like, where we draw the line in this. You know, there's dudes that were in the Mitchell report that said that they used it. But some of them are in the Hall of Fame. No one says anything about that. But if you're not in the Hall of Fame, that's where we draw the line. It just seems ridiculous to me, man. It doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem okay. You know what I mean? If you want to draw a line in the sand, draw the line in the sand and let those dudes in the Hall of Fame and put like an asterisk or something. And I hate the whole asterisk thing. I think it's stupid. You know what I mean? But you don't think people aren't going to know? People are going to know. But there's so many all-time greats that are not in the Hall of Fame because people said they seen them use it. They're not admitting to it. I just don't get it, man. As baseball purists or historians, where do you draw the line in the sand?